So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against. This opposition defence is going to have its work cut out, trying to keep him quiet.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Alaba. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chouameni. Ball's gone out of play. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rudiger makes the interception. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. And here's Suarez. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Vinicius Junior is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, that's a key interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bellingham driving on and making good progress. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there's the clearance. Madrid have it back and can go again. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. It's Luis Suarez! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. Goal! It really is the ideal tonic.
After 45 minutes is number 9.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to...
He's had a shot! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Luis Suarez! It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's gone looking for safety. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Turns and goes back. And he's following up!
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Messi. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Can he get onto this? There's no flag. And smartly reclaimed. And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's in plenty of space here, and that's not going to reach.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He is just caressing the ball. And that's played in low. Danger averted for now.
2 added minutes has been
Alexander-Arnold.
indicated.
Here's Chouameni. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Hits one! So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. He has found the way through. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No way through. Foden. Nuno Mendes. Haaland. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. David Villa! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Schneider. Messi. Vitinha! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Haaland. And Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold. To Martinez. Foden. Aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vitinha. Foden.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
David Villa. Caught offside that time. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And he's there to clear it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a little off target. Haaland. And he's surging through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Dixon. It's Pedri. Dixon. Marquinhos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And it's Schneider. It's Pedri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's found a way through. Mbappe! Goal! Galatasaray! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
77 minutes is
Galatasaray go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Messi, number 26.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 42, Musiala.
Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Schneider. Coming on the field is
Rodri.
number 8, Zico.
Now it's
Substitution.
Bellingham. He can run onto that. Now it's Haaland. Danger averted for now. And that's definitely not his best.
Galatasaray probably could have killed
4
things
added
off,
minutes
but
has
they
been
should be
indicated.
okay here.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
And now, lining up for
So without
Barcelona.
question, it is one of the
Number 1.
most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Messi looks a shade optimistic. That's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a big chance! Goal! Fenerbahce!
Fenerbahce clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Schneider. Vitinha. Vitinha! Mbappe. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Torreira Carrasco. Fenerbahce looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they...
There's the hit! Has another go! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Dixon. It's Pedri. Schneider. Vitinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Schneider.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schneider. Now this could... David Villa! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Rodri.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Messi. That's good running with the ball. And now the breakaway. And it's Carrasco. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne.
There will be
pass is
1 minute
intercepted.
added time.
Schneider. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he was quick to react. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
De Bruyne. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not... It's Schneider! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Schneider actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's good vision. Oh, what has happened here? Great hit! And he was quick to get it clear again.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schneider fiddles it through. Oh, that's neat. Great, can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
That'll be a throw-in. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Schneider, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Vitinha is looking to set free a runner. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's
There will be 1
Mbappe.
minute added time.
Rudiger makes the interception. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can... David Villa! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Neymar. David Villa. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's headed upfield.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that should be the keeper's. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dixon. Schneider. It's Pedri. Schneider. Here's Vitinha. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And the shot! Oh, this time surely! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, what has happened here? That's really well cleared. Caught offside that time. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Schneider. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Neymar. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vitinha. Vitinha! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. Pedri. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Looks a good ball through. That's Cristiano
Has been
Ronaldo.
indicated.
Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider with the short one. Vitinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Beckham. To Messi. Saka. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bastoni. Hernandez. And they've switched it over to the other side. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between
The
them.
attendance for this match was
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
71,898.
And he's found a way past. Pedri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. David Villa. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's it. Goes for a lob. It's run in for the pieces. It's there. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
The goal scorer for Milan after 71 minutes is
Milan
number
get
14,
themselves back into contention.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Cristiano
David Villa. Pedri. Saka in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Header! It's in! AC Milan are all square. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 77 minutes is number 14,
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Cristiano
We have ourselves a real game here.
substitution.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Another throw-in. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Beckham. Van Basten does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pedri certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Milan, number 13, Mbappe. Number 4, Pedri. Coming on the field.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Valverde.
Substitutions taking
Alexander-Arnold.
place. There will be 5 minutes.
He's in plenty of space here. Saka. He's got the shot away! Musiala. No, that was never going to make it. That's that, the end. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. David Villa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Schneider. No, he's just misjudged that one. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Messi. Can he put it away? And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
And that was asking just too much of him. Dixon. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Sabitzer! Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Sabitzer. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! That comes as a mighty relief. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha to Marquinhos.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Vitinha clips it so gently.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Fran Garcia, and he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. He's got the shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Beckham with the short one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's found some space here. Neatly clipped into space. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Could be danger here. Decent hit! In he goes again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Schneider plays it short. Now it's Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Timber. It's Kimmich. De Bruyne. Fran Garcia promptly onto that, and that is that. Fran Garcia. Threads one in, played into space out wide. He has found the way through. A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And here's Mbappe. Sabitzer. Timber.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Martinez, will they claim to that? Marquinhos cuts out the pass.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, number 18, Sabitzer. Coming on the field.
Kimmich.
Number 9,
Fran Garcia.
Son Heung-min. Number 7,
Well, there's plenty to like
McAllister.
about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning,
Substitution
so
for
good from him.
Arsenal. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number
McAllister.
16, Endrick.
He is through here. And that's been intercepted.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! 10 minutes, and we're all square again.
The goal
No
scorer
space,
for
no
Arsenal.
problem. You
After
just
87
cannot stop him.
minutes is
Yeah, he won the
Number
jostle, and it was a
16,
very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Endrick.
And it didn't take him long.
Endrick.
Just sitting on the bench
Substitution
and waiting moments ago,
Every 5
already
minutes
he
added
has
time.
scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Please be made aware.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger. There they go, hunting again.
Quality ball. He could be in here. David Villa. David Villa! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. Hernandez. Great run on the overlap here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Vitinha. He's got speed. He's had a hit! Played with finesse. Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Dixon. Pressing high and with purpose. Interesting ball. Cavani. Great chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 29 minutes is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
David Villa. Hernandez. And it's Messi. McAllister showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. There's no flag. And this is Cavani. Shot a goal! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
There's the shot! Marvellous goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
There's the whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Barcelona do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. That gets things going for the second half. Vitinha. Pedri. David Villa. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Cavani! It's a loose ball. Neymar. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Now it's Mbappe. David Villa under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nuno
The attendance
Mendes.
for this match was
60 minutes played.
71,898.
And he's cut it out. Vitinha. Mbappe. And he's away. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. David Villa. David Villa! McAllister. Vitinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. Has a goal!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vitinha. He is through here. Vitinha with the shapes to shoot. Oh, that could cost them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Cavani.
So, time for changes
Number
on
23,
both sides, actually.
Vitinha.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here,
McAllister.
maintain the upper
Coming
hand,
on
so
the
to speak.
field,
I can see
number
that.
11, Kane. Number 14,
That's an excellent interception.
Milinkovic-Savic. Number 22,
Vitinha.
Phil Foden. Substitutions taking
Oh,
place.
he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, it's just a little long. And that has been clubbed away. Musiala. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Barcelona certainly don't need to
There will be 1
overcommit
minute
now.
at a
Their
time.
priority lies further back.
He's gone down, but the referee just... Oh, he's been caught napping! And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Any reflections on what you've seen? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Neymar! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Schneider. Pedri. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. Aims beyond the... He's got the shot away! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Messi plays it short. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vitinha. And it's Neymar. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Upamecano. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Van Dijk. 30 minutes gone. And back to the keeper they go. Van Bouten. Walker spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Walker gets across to intercept that. Foden. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Nice bit of trickery. And that has been cleared. Vitinha. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now it's Foden.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Hello everybody.
Some first half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Messi. And it's lofted through here. And he's onside. David Villa! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Messi. Mbappe. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
This match was 72,306.
And he's managed to get free. Upamecano gets it away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cleared without hesitation. He's got space in the area. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Pulisic. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the finish! Good try, very good try, in fact. Messi. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Played through for the wide man. Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Dixon. Very much into the last knockings. Granit Xhaka. And it's Messi. Out to the right. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Upamecano. And that is that. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Anyone appearing intoxicated?
How would you summarise what we've seen today then? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Neymar. Vitinha providing an outlet on that flank. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's... It's Gundogan! Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's gone for a throw-in. Van Bouten.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Schneider plays it short.
Yeah, very good job, he positioned himself there.
And back to the goalkeeper. Ter Stegen. Now Van Bouten. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Schneider. Vitinha. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's the throw. Just eases him off the ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's beautifully weighted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He is through here! Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going.
Oh, terrible mistake. He has found the way through. Kane! Now, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Owen. And Owen! Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Owen. Messi. And that is out of play. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona still this single goal behind. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's intervened well there.
The
and it's
attendance
Messi.
for this match was 70,987.
Almost an hour gone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Pedri! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Pedri can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Gundogan. And it's Schneider. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Gundogan. Kane has created one goal already. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Owen. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Corner then.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Serginho. Coming on the field. Number 21. Ribery.
Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Corner
Gundogan.
number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 27.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Marquinhos. It's Pedri. And it's Messi. David Villa. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Van Bouten spots it and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Schneider. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ribery. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. That's ruffled a few feathers. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He won't be happy with that one. There's the shot! Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. David Villa. Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history has a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Dixon. Pedri. And it's Messi. Now it's Schneider. Schneider.
Oh, great feat, that.
Gets his pass away. Messi. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Dixon. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ruben Dias for Rice. Pedri. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. Barcola looking to run onto it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal.
Rummenigge! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Caught offside that time. Nuno Mendes, and it's Van Bouten. Ball is over the line. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Kostic. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
The
Neymar.
attendance for this match was 71,898.
Looking for the run. Nuno Mendes. That's very neat. Chance! It's a loose ball. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Rummenigge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dixon, played back to the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. David Villa. And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Villa appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
And it's Messi. That is very well defended. Vitinha. And he's managed to get free. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that has been cleared. Nuno Mendes. Schneider. It's anyone's ball now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of
now
that.
The latest travel information is
How would
currently
you sum
being
up what we've
displayed on
witnessed,
screen.
Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. He's had it taken off him. Looks a good ball through. David Villa. Decent hit! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bit too much weight on the pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. He's away. Now the Palmer! Oh, split-second reaction.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And here's... and the shot! Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, hits one! And that has been knocked clear. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Big chance! Goalkeeper's ball. And he's on his way! Chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's great chance! Goal! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Terrible error, duly punished. And yes, it's him again! Galatasaray take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And he's there to clear it. And here's Neymar. David Villa. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Palmer. El Mali. Saka. He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short. Alexander-Arnold. Great hit! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's Neymar. Referee's given a throw. Neymar. Schneider. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van Dijk.
The attendance
Galatasaray clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Sanchez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Foden. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schneider. And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival.
Galatasaray showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Schneider dinks one through, and he gets rid in a hurry.
Substitution.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Schneider goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vitinha. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saka.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Schneider. Coming on the field is number 42, Musiala.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. David Villa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11, Messi.
The changes then in quick succession. Cristiano Ronaldo getting the
number
call here
20,
in what can be interpreted
Cristiano
as...
Ronaldo.
And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van der Vaart. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Van der Vaart. Now it's Neymar. David Villa gets flagged offside. Lewis. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Pass somewhat off target. Almost half an hour in now. It could be in here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Now Van Bouten. Vitinha. Schneider. Vitinha. Had a shot against the crossbar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ter Stegen. Dixon. And it's Messi. Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh,
this looks sharp. Wriggles his way through. Cucurella gets over and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cucurella. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. David Villa. Pass is just off target. Headed upfield. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, he's been... It's one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
David Villa. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's had it nicked away. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. He could be in here. Great hit! Denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Uruguay, number 45.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 20, Vinicius Junior.
They've played it short.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Schneider goes short. Closing in on goal. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Van der Vaart. Oh, important interception.
Uruguay showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's straight offside. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Clips it so gently. Crosses it into the area. Marquinhos clears it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He can run onto that. Goalkeeper's ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Ribéry. Decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Saka. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Dixon. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Messi. Nicely intercepted. Marquinhos.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saka. Gets his pass away. Now it's Mbappe.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Dixon. Van Bouten. Threads one in. David Villa. Oh, lovely Phineas. Can he put it away? This time, surely. Goal! Barcelona! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's Kane. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
2
Messi
has been indicated.
He is just caressing the ball. Vitinha! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
No, that was never going to make it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. So